Hello Slaters, today I'm back with another interesting session of EBS. Slaters, in last few months we have updated ourselves with the knowledge on animals, plants, people and family, isn't it? Now Slaters, it's time to learn about one of the basic necessity of our lives. Slaters, to survive we need air, water and food, isn't it? Besides this, we also need few other things to lead a comfortable life. Can you guess what is it? Yes, one is clothing and the other necessity is house or shelter. The name of our next lesson is Houses We Live In. Slaters, we all need a house so that after a day of hard work, we can all go back home, spend some family time, eat food together and live a peaceful life, isn't it? Now Slaters, can you tell me why do we need a house? Correct. Our house protects us from the sun, rain, wind, snow, animals and enemies. House also gives us a pleasant feeling where we can spend quality time with our family and friends. Slaters, do you see everywhere same types of houses? No, isn't it? In fact, we get to see different types of houses in our neighborhood itself. Slaters, people live in different kinds of houses. Many people keep on moving from one place to another. Some people live in a temporary house or some live in permanent house. Some people live in pakka house while others live in kacha house. The houses that we live in protect us from the heat of the sun, from the rain, from very strong winds, from dust and from animals. We build different kinds of houses in different regions depending on the climate of that region. Besides this, we also have special houses like igloos, houseboats, mansions, house on stilt, tents and caravans. We will be learning about each of these houses in detail in our next session. Slaters, houses are made of mud, wood, brick, cement, steel and glass. Doors are made of wood. Windows are made of wood or steel and glass. Roofs and walls are made of steel, brick and cement. Depending on the material being used, a house can be strong and permanent or it can be temporary and less durable. Now Slaters, having a house for ourselves itself is not enough. A house is called a good house not by its size. There are certain criteria that makes a good house. The first important point is that we should have enough doors and windows in our house. Windows allow dirty air to go out and clean air to come inside. It also allows sunlight to enter the house. Secondly, our houses must have a good drainage system to carry away the dirty water. Dirty water is a breeding house for mosquitoes and germs. Our house must have open spaces in front or back of our house and balconies also to get enough sunlight and clean air. Sunlight kills germs that can make us sick. Therefore, our houses must have proper windows to let the sunlight come inside our house. We must keep our house and its surrounding clean from garbage. Garbage attracts germs which carries insects and spreads diseases. Therefore, we should regularly throw garbage in the dustbins and keep it covered. We can also use wire netting on the doors and windows to keep the mosquitoes, flies and other insects away from our house. Maintenance of our houses decides if we are leading a healthy life or not. To maintain a neat and clean house, we should follow certain important points. We should ensure that our house is cleaned and mopped daily. Curtains should be put up to avoid too much of sunlight and also prevent excessive dust entry in our house. One very important hygienic step is to have different dustbins for dry and wet waste. Our dustbins should be kept covered always. Wet areas of our houses like washrooms and kitchen should be cleaned daily and also kept dry. Dusting of furniture and cupboards should be done regularly. Slaters, by following the above mentioned steps, surely one can have a neat and a well-maintained house. Slaters, have you any time seen certain patterns on the floor at the entrances of our houses? Yes, these patterns are called rangoli or kolam. In villages, people draw certain images on the walls of their houses to decorate it. Making designs on walls, on floors are few ways of decorating our homes. So Slaters, this is the glimpse of our first lesson, houses we live in. We will be learning in detail about the types of houses, the need of a house, what makes a house a good house, and various steps that you should look into if you need a clean house in our coming sessions. So Slaters, I would request you all to read the lesson once and be ready with your textbook and the required stationery from the next session. I will meet you in the next session. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.